Hi, my name is Jimmy Young, and today I'm going to be talking about developing a character. So, if you want to learn more about how I develop a character and prepare for your next scene, continue to listen. Before you hear the words 3, 2, 1, action, you're going to have to put in a little bit of work. And this is character development. Now, although there are multiple ways you can go about doing it, today I want to focus on one specifically, the one that is common amongst most, and that is the script. By using the script to develop your character, you're putting yourself in the haven spot of the creativity and the world that the writers and the directors as a whole use to create this vision. So, in order for you to step into that vision, having that script as a whole allows you to reference that for when you are developing that character. So let's take a look at a little infographic that I created to help you use the script to develop your character. This is called Character Script Deep Dive. Excuse me. So if you're reading this, or if you've gotten this far in the video and you're wondering how can the script help you when it comes to developing your character, well, the directors and the writers are the creators of the world that you will be stepping into. So, going through that script through your character's eyes will allow you to develop that character in its truest essence. And so now you're probably wondering, well, how do I do this? Well, this is what you'll do. Follow these steps to help you develop your character. Step one is find the themes in the script or find your character's themes in the script. So, where the scenes of where your character is involved, find out what do they bring to the table? How are they serving the story? Are they an antagonist, protagonist? How do they respond to, or what is their response so you can learn how to respond to said person? Um, and so you want to understand why they do what they do. Step or trick tip number 2, how do others interact with the character? So you can learn a lot from the character's interactions as a whole. So get your pen out and start to describe those interactions. This will give you your points that you want to hit as you're developing and creating that character. So when you start rehearsing, you'll want to start taking on those mannerisms that you see or those patterns that you are finding. Tip number 3 is, how does your character react? So, you know, if they are getting bad news, what is their reaction to that news? Or how, when they're interacting with other characters in the script, how are those interactions often perceived? Are they the funny person, the comedy relief? Are they the serious person that always has that answer? You can learn a lot through the characters communicating through each other or with each other. So find out what they are trying to say and allow yourself that opportunity to learn from what they're saying and then use that to develop your character, as I continue to say, so you can create what is needed through that truest essence, as I was speaking about earlier. And the final tip that I have to say is, find that commonality between self and character. And this is important because in any acting role, you always want to have your own little twist on it. And this is because um, this is our signature, this is our mark. So by finding those commonalities and those reactions and those interactions and those portrayals, the footnotes before your scene that the writer puts in there, finding those commonalities between you and that character will make it a lot easier to develop. And if you do that script deep dive and you jot those down when you are portraying and reciting those lines, it's going to come so much more natural to you. So these are my 4 tips that I say are necessary when doing a script deep dive to help develop your character. I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this presentation.